Hi there, Michelle here, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, it is another knitting crochet weekly vlog. I'm just going to talk about last week's project, this week's project, and a project that I have coming up in the future that I just bought yarn today and I shouldn't have. But I saw the pattern and I'm like, I need the yarn now. Last week I did my first vlog style video like this and so many of y'all watched it, so thank you very much for watching it. I like doing these types of videos. Also, thank you for all the comments in last week's video of telling me not to like stress myself out, don't like, work myself too hard. But honestly, I really think that these type of videos are going to be okay for me, because in the past I would try to do multiple videos and it just like wouldn't really work for me. But I really like this style of video because I like kind of reflecting of what I did last week, what I'm working on this week, and maybe like float some ideas past you guys of like maybe what I should do in the future. Kind of just share like projects that I want to do, so then that way when I start working on that project, you'll kind of know what I'm doing and maybe you've bought in the yarn or you've bought in the pattern for it, so then that way, like, I don't know, maybe you don't feel out of the loop. That's what's going on in my head. Is this sweater Christmas? Wintry? Are they deer? Are they reindeer? I had another sweater that I wanted to wear for this video, and I left it in the house, and because this is the camper and it's kind of raining outside, I don't want to go back in the house and get it. I had moved all my Christmas sweaters in here because I plan on bringing them over to my storage unit, and this was one of them, and I'm like, I like that sweater, let's wear it, even though spring is like a few days away. Does anyone else wear sweaters and items that belong to like a different season or holiday when it is clearly not that season or holiday? I do that a lot with Halloween stuff, not so much Christmas, but I like deer and this is cute. First, we're gonna start off with last week's project. Last week I made this bag. This is the all-in-one Granny Square Yarn Sweet Hearts in the color Candy Hearts, not the purple. It's just the pink, orange, and green color. The purple color is Loops and Threads Soft Classics in the color Periwinkle. I think without the purple, it was just meh. Like, the colors were cool, they look like sherbet, I love it. However, with this purple, game changer. Absolutely love it. So this video came out on Saturday, so if you haven't watched it, I'll have a little link here for you to watch it. I reviewed the Granny Square, how I felt about the Granny Square, myself actually making the Granny Square. I didn't follow the pattern. I tried, it did not work out, so I did my own pattern, and I do have it posted in that video, and for funsies, here's the photo too. This is how I made the Granny Square. But also, you don't need to have that particular yarn. Just pick 3 colors, or 2 colors, however you want, and use this pattern and make your own Granny Square hearts. Super easy, loved it. They were very fast. These Granny Squares, I have to say they're probably high up on my favorite all-in-one Granny Squares. If anyone's wondering what the least favorite Granny Square is, it is the quilt motif. That one was the worst, because it never really evened itself out, but it did make a really cool blanket. It's my least favorite, and I think that one was probably my most anticipated one that I wanted. Like the one that I'm like, I need this one the most, and then I was the most disappointed with it. This one's high up there. I would also love to do a video of me ranking these Granny Squares, so let me know if that's what you want, because I do want to do that. Now that I have all of them, at this very moment in time, they may or may not come up with another one. Who knows with them. My favorite is probably the Petite. Then I do like the Grande ones. Those ones have really fun colors. Then I think it goes the Flower Power one, and then this one here, the Heart one. I really like this bag. What I'm currently working on. It's in this Dollarama bag. This is another project that I want to do, the actual Dollarama bag. I want to get a stitch ripper, which I put in the bag so I wouldn't lose it, and I want to stitch rip this off and put my own patch. I just haven't done that yet. I am currently working on the roomy raglan. This is my current project. This is going to take me a little bit to do. From doing my step-by-step sweater, I found that the worst part of the sweater was doing the yoke. This part here, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then eventually you do the arms, and then you can just work on the middle part by just going around and around and around. From doing the roomy raglan, I think the worst part of doing a sweater, personally, like this, is the yoke. I don't like doing the yoke. People will say they're stuck on Sleeve Island, like doing the sleeves, people think like it takes forever. I would much rather do sleeves than the yoke. Personal preference, okay? I've only gotten 6 inches. Like from here to here is 6 inches. It needs to be 12 inches before I'm done the yoke. This video for this is definitely going to be coming out at the end of March, maybe early April, depending how fast I can do this. The last 2 days I've gotten like nothing done on it because I've just been so busy with other things, and I just haven't had time to work on this, so I'm really hoping I get some of this done today. But that's what it's looking like. Also, I find like the neck part looks very different compared to the rest of it because it almost looks like a watermelon with the pink and the green in camera, okay? In person, I can see flecks of yellow and purples and reds and like all these different colors, and so it looks normal. Like in person looking at it, it looks good compared to the rest of like the stripes, but on camera, it looks like I used two different yarns. And what I'm hoping is when I get to the cuffs and the bottom ribbing, it will maybe do the same type of effect. Maybe not with the same colors, probably not. But if it does like the same type of effect like this, where it looks like there's only like two colors, maybe it will like tie in together and it will be fine. This is how far I am with my knitted sweater. While editing, I realized that I didn't really mention the yarn that I'm using for my roomy raglan. I know I mentioned it in last week's video, but for anyone who didn't watch that, I thought I would just quickly tell you. It is the Lang Yarns Cloud. It is Merino Extra Fine Super Wash. The color on here says 0008. It is also called Rainbow. Yeah, so this is the yarn that I am using for my roomy raglan, and I think it is knitting up quite nicely. We're going to talk about this week's video really quickly. I am not going to be doing a crochet or knitted project this week because I'm working on the roomy raglan, and that's going to take a little bit of time to do. I thought that this week's video, so Saturday's video, is going to be me kind of going over my first crochet projects versus my latest crochet projects and just kind of talking about what I've improved upon, my new some new techniques that I've kind of learned, also like notions and crochet hooks and stuff that I've started with and like what I currently use. So that's going to be this week's video because I really just want to focus on that roomy raglan and I don't want to like add another project in there until this one's done. So I've started crocheting back in like 2008, and then it was kind of like on and off for a while, and then I really got into like the round looms, and then back in 2021, well, 2020 and 2019 I was like crocheting, but it wasn't until like 2021 where I like really started crocheting for this channel. So I'm really excited about it because like for me, I haven't seen a lot of really looked at these projects since I've made them. We're gonna go over that on Saturday, so if that's something you're interested in, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And that will give me time to work on my roomy raglan and not be like stressed out, so there we go. This week I also did get some new notions for my crocheting and knitting projects. So first up, I did buy a new row counter. It's by Knit Pro. It's this one here. I really like the color. It's really pretty. But I didn't realize at the bottom of this row counter, there's a little locking mechanism. And I'm like, oh cool, like a locking mechanism. Like I've never seen that. And then when I got home and then I looked at the stitch marker that I currently have, it also has this locking mechanism feature. And I don't know if I knew that it had it when I first bought it, but I forgot about it. I completely forgot about it. So what's really great is you can like lock it. So if you leave off on a certain row, you can lock it, throw it in your bag, and it's not going to accidentally press itself and like count up rows that you obviously didn't do. You can lock it and then you can unlock it when you're ready to do it again. So I thought that was a really cool feature. The other thing that I bought were these really cute pasta stitch markers. I saw Stephanie advertise them on her Instagram and I'm like, oh my goodness, I need these stitch markers. So I went and I ended up buying the pack of them, but I really like the size of them. They're really cute. I also think I'm gonna wear them as earrings because you know me, if it's a cute stitch marker, I will wear them also as an earring. I love cute earrings and like they're pasta. So yes, I will be wearing these as earrings. I might wear them more as earrings than I will use them as stitch markers, but I think they're so cute. I had to pick them up. The person who made these stitch markers goes by Little Things Designs on Instagram, and they also have fruit and vegetable ones. I really like the vegetable ones too, but the pasta was just calling to me. I also really like the size of them. They're not too small. I hate it when stitch markers are like just too small. I like bigger stitch markers. If I can remember to link it, I will link it in the description below as well. I'm linking a lot of stuff in the description, but I want y'all to have like access to it too. I don't want to gatekeep things, you know? Like that's the thing is if you see me use something that I don't mention, just ask about it and I'll let you know where I got it from because I want everybody to like enjoy things. I do want to talk about some new yarn that I bought today at Central Pearl, my favorite yarn store. I always talk about them. I love them so much. I want to like go back and forth between projects. I want to do like a knitted project and then I want to do a crochet project and then maybe back to a knitted project, then a crochet project. Although I'm enjoying knitting, it is very slow And although like I like that, I like the slowness of it, I also like getting projects done fast, like crocheting, and I love crocheting, okay? Just because I'm starting knitting doesn't mean I'm gonna leave crocheting in the past. Crocheting is where my heart is, and I love it so much, and I'm gonna continue crocheting. I bought a pattern yesterday. If you remember last year, I made a vest by Realm Designs. Remember I had to make it twice because the first one I made it, I didn't like it. It was a me problem that I ended up making it a second time. Absolutely love that. I really want to wear vests this year. Last year I was still like kind of in my like graphic tee phase where I just wanted to wear graphic tees, but this year I want to buy some like cute t-shirts, maybe some cute button-ups to wear these cute vests that I made last year that I feel like I didn't have enough time to wear. Realm Design has another project that is kind of exactly like the tulip vest, but it is a cardigan, okay? I will put a photo here. I bought it on Etsy. This one is so cute, and knowing what I know now from the vest, I feel like making this will be so much easier. I saw her post about this sweater, and I'm just like, this is the time to make it, okay? Like I saw her post it last year, I'm like, okay, eventually I'll get to it. And then I saw her post it again, I'm like, I need that. Because this year, I kind of want to step out of my comfort zone into different colors, okay? Like this purple, typically pick my browns, my oranges, my reds, my beiges, all those. But this one, you know, I did something different and I really, really like it. And I've decided that I want to do something different again for this cardigan. Now, I bought the pattern, so in the fall time, if I want to make another one, I can make another one, because here's the thing, there was two options for myself, all right? My first option was obviously like, I want to make a blue one. I want to make a blue one because hers is blue. I like that color, so I want a blue one. However, the other idea that I would love to do, and again, I could make this into a vest, okay? Because I have the vest pattern. Chocolate brown, bright orange flowers, and like a very fluorescent green, lemongrass or something like that. But like, I love that idea, and it's definitely more fall. So if I don't make it right away, I'll make it in the fall time, hopefully. This is a project that I want to do right after I'm done the roomy raglan. Okay, it's going to be a special little treat. Like, Michelle, you've accomplished a second knitted sweater. Here's a really cute crochet sweater for you to make. Let me show you the yarn I got. First off, it's going to be this blue. I think this blue is going to look so good. The brand of yarn I got is Barocco Vintage. Okay, it is 52% acrylic, 40% wool, and 8% nylon. This color is called Moonstone. Isn't it so pretty? And Stephanie just got it into her store today, okay? I went to Central Pearl just to look at the colors because I knew I wanted this sweater. And like, I knew that I wanted like Barocco Vintage because the last sweater that I made, my birthday sweater, it's like the striped sweater. It's purple and brown. I love how that fits. I love how it drapes. It's so nice. I think that's my problem with crocheting is when I just go with like pure acrylic, like just say like Loops and Threads or Pound of Love, it's very dense. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of dense and it's kind of hard to wear because it's like, it's just too much. Whereas this, because there is a lot of acrylic in it, it's 52% acrylic, but because there's some wool in here and some nylon, I feel like it just drapes and it feels better. Before I left this morning, I did try on the sweater and just to make sure like that was the yarn I wanted, and I tried it, I'm like, that is the yarn. This is the yarn that I want for this. I went there and I was looking for yarn and I was kind of like pulling some blues, and Stephanie's like, are you sure you're gonna wear this? And I'm like, yes, I'm gonna wear this because they know me. I like my browns, oranges, reds, etc., right? And I'm like, I want blue. I'm trying something new. I'm gonna wear it. Trust me, Stephanie. And she's like, okay. So she just got this in stock today, all right? And I saw this and she said that it's kind of hard to keep this in right now because everybody's buying the Barocco Vintage, and I'm like, I guess I'm just gonna have to buy the yarn today, because if I went back there in a week or two and this was gone, I'd be upset. It's so funny because in person it's like a little drab, like I want maybe more of a punchier blue kind of thing, but then when I pair it with the two other colors, game changer. So this is gonna be the main color of the cardigan once I get into it. This is gonna be the flower color. Okay, such a pretty color. It is called Shocking. I am shocked of how beautiful this color is. I was kind of thinking of maybe going with a like more like a bubblegum pink, almost like maybe like this color pink here, but then like these two side by side, gorgeous. They are like the same tone of color and I really like that. And then for the stem, also this is kind of the color that I'm thinking of if I were to make a brown one, I would use this green. And this one is called Grapes, okay? Oh, it's raining again.
It's raining again.
Look at those colors. Those colors are gonna look so beautiful together. They all seem like they're the same like hue. I love these colors, and as soon as we put them down, we're just like, yeah, that's it. These are the colors. So in the future, this is probably gonna be something I'm gonna do in April because I gotta finish the roomy raglan. I know I really wanna work on this today, but I gotta finish that one. It's fine. I will be making this cardigan, and I'm so excited to wear it for the springtime. This is like the first spring item. Yeah, because if you think about it, this is gonna be probably my first spring project of 2026, and I am so excited for it. I think that's where I'm going to end the vlog for today. I'm just kind of like looking around to make sure like I covered everything. I am really excited to keep working on my roomy raglan, and now with that new project that I wanna do, I really wanna like hustle on that roomy raglan so I can get it done so I can start the new project. You know, when you see the pattern you like and you see the yarn, you just gotta do it, and now I'm really excited for that one, but I gotta finish my current project. I'm not just gonna leave it in the bag because I also really want to get that one done. Yeah, so in the comments below, let me know what y'all are working on this week. Has anyone else started the roomy raglan, and how's your experience with it? If you have any tips for me, like let me know, because I'm still new at knitting, so if you have any like advice, definitely share that with me. I would love to hear it. I think that does it for this video, so y'all have a good day now.